phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
What do YouTube? B Kelly back again with another banger video. In today's video, y'all, I'm going to be talking about what happened to the past 10 #1 players in the nation for basketball coming out of high school from 2011 to 2020. And for this video, I'm going to be using the 24/7 Sports composite rankings. In the 2011 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was Anthony Davis, who was committed to Kentucky. Anthony Davis in the 2011 college basketball season at Kentucky was a cheat code. This guy averaged 14 points, 10 rebounds, and almost 5 blocks a game while starting in 40 games for the Wildcats. Anthony Davis would shoot 62% from the field this season and 71% from the free throw line. And I would name off all of his accolades he had for this one lone season at Kentucky, but this would make the video way longer, and yeah, if you think of the award, he probably won it. This guy was literally on every team, every award he pretty much won, and it was really impressive, and it was rightfully so. He was quite literally the best player in college basketball at the time. After that season, Anthony Davis would be taken with the #1 overall pick in the 2012 NBA draft by the New Orleans Hornets. Being the #1 pick in the NBA draft is not anything easy at all. You have a lot of expectations that are quite lofty, and you have a lot of pressure as well, but Anthony Davis has exceeded all expectations that he had coming into the league. Some of his accolades he's had in his career so far is that he's been an 8-time All-Star, 2020 NBA champion, 4-time All-Defensive Team, 3-time block champion, 4-time All-NBA team, and he was an All-Rookie as well. So far in Anthony Davis's career, he's averaging a career 24 points, 10 rebounds, about 2 assists, while shooting 52% from the field, 32% from the 3, and 80% from the free throw line. He is also averaging almost 2.5 blocks per game in his career as well. In the 2012 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was Nerlens Noel, who would end up playing at Kentucky just like Anthony Davis. Nerlens Noel at Kentucky, similar to Anthony Davis, was a really good player, but with Nerlens Noel, he wasn't as healthy as Anthony Davis, and he did suffer some injury issues throughout the season. In this season, he averaged 10.5 points, 4.4 blocks a game, and almost 10 rebounds a game as well, while starting in all 24 games he played in. He also shot 59% from the field and 53% from the free throw line. Noel would make the All-SEC team, was the SEC Rookie of the Year, and was known as one of the best defenders in all of the SEC. After one season at Kentucky, he would end up getting selected with the 6th overall pick by the New Orleans Hornets in the first round of the 2013 NBA draft. Nerlens Noel is currently in his 8th season in the NBA, and he currently plays with the New York Knicks. In his career, he's averaged 7.7 points, 6 rebounds a game, and 1 assist as well, while shooting 54% from the field and 22% from the 3, and also 65% from the free throw line. He did make an All-Rookie team in the 2014-2015 NBA season because he actually didn't play in 2013 due to an injury the whole year. And Nerlens Noel has kind of battled with injuries on and off pretty much his entire NBA career, and he's kind of turned into an NBA dream, and now playing different roles for different teams, coming off the bench primarily. In the 2013 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was Andrew Wiggins, who was committed to play for Kansas. Andrew Wiggins would spend one season at Kansas before declaring for the NBA draft, and he would average 17 points, 6 rebounds, 1.5 assists, while shooting 45% from the field, 34 from the 3, 78 from the free throw line, and he was also a consensus All-American. In the 2014 NBA draft, he was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers before he was traded off to Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins so far in his career has played 6 seasons in Minnesota, and is currently in his 2nd season with the Golden State Warriors as of the recording of this video. Now, Andrew Wiggins was the 2014 to 2015 Rookie of the Year, and he even made an All-Rookie team, and his career numbers are nice. I mean, he's averaging almost 20 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, while shooting 44% from the field, 34% from the 3, and 73% from the free throw line. Now, that's definitely not bad at all, and if you're just looking at stats, That's actually pretty good. But the thing is, Andrew Wiggins actually gets a lot of hate, and he's gotten a lot of his hate from his time in Minnesota. Now, a lot of his hate that Andrew Wiggins actually gets is he was basically projected to be the next NBA GOAT, but from Canada. And that's just been far from the truth his whole career. But the thing is, he's still been a pretty dang good NBA player, but expectations he had going into the NBA to basically be the next face of the NBA or the guy who's going to take the league over has kind of overshadowed his career in a sense. In the 2014 recruiting class, the number 1 player in the nation was Jaleel Oladipo, who would end up playing at Duke. In his lone season at Duke in the 2014 to 2015 college basketball season, Jaleel Oladipo ate up the competition. He averaged 17 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, while shooting 66% from the field and 51% from the free throw line. He won the championship, and he was a consensus All-American. He would end up getting selected with the 3rd overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft by the Philadelphia 76ers. Jaleel Oladipo is now currently in his 7th NBA season as of the recording of this video with the Detroit Pistons, and he's only played in 12 games and has not started in any of them, and he barely plays over 10 minutes a game. And the thing with Jaleel Oladipo in his career is that he had an amazing rookie season where he was one of the top rookies in the NBA and looked like he had a very bright future. But the NBA and the game was changing, and Jaleel Oladipo didn't really fit the way the new NBA was going. And in each season, he started playing less and less, starting going to new team after new team. I mean, he's played for 4 teams in 7 seasons. He's played 3 seasons with the Sixers, 2 with the Pelicans, 1 with the Nets, and now 1 with Detroit. His career numbers include 10.7 points averaging in each game he plays in, and averaging 5 rebounds a game, while shooting 54% from the field, 19 from the 3, and 67% from the free throw line. In the 2015 recruiting class, the number 1 player in the nation was Ben Simmons, who was committed to play basketball for LSU. Ben Simmons would spend 1 season at LSU where he averaged 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, while shooting 56% from the field, 33% from the 3, and 67% from the free throw line. And in that season, he was a consensus All-American and made the All-SEC team. He would end up getting selected with the number 1 overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft. Ben Simmons is currently in his 4th true NBA season with the Philadelphia 76ers, who he's played with his entire career, and he's had a really good career so far. In the 2016 NBA season, he was out the entire year with injury, so the 2017 NBA season was actually his rookie year, where he actually was the Rookie of the Year and made an All-Rookie team. Now, in his career so far, he is a 3-time All-Star, has made an All-NBA team, was a Steal champion, and has even made an All-Defensive team. His career numbers are 16 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, while shooting 56% from the field and 60% from the free throw line. In the 2016 recruiting class, the number 1 player in the nation was Josh Jackson, who is committed to Kentucky. Josh Jackson, just like all the other players on this list so far, would only play at their school for 1 season. And in this 1 season at Kansas, in the 2016 to 2017 college basketball season, Josh Jackson played very well, where he averaged 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, while shooting 51% from the field and 38% from the 3. He was also shooting 57% from the free throw line as well. Josh Jackson would be Big 12 Freshman of the Year, make All Big 12 team, and make Big 12 All Freshman team. Josh Jackson would then be drafted in the 2017 NBA draft with the 4th overall pick by the Phoenix Suns. Josh Jackson is in his 4th season in the NBA and is currently playing with the Detroit Pistons. Now, in his career, he's averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, and about 2 assists a game, while shooting 42% from the field, 29 from the 3, and 67 from the free throw line. Josh Jackson's NBA career has been a very interesting one. He has had his moments where he seems like the player that all the scouts thought he would be, but he has all of his bad moments as well, where it looks like he's not even worth having on the court, or he's having some off-the-court issues. And some of the issues that he's had so far has been consistency, obviously, and when he was in Phoenix, he did have some off-the-court issues. It was nothing horrible, but he did have them. And he has played for 3 NBA teams since he has gotten in the league in 2017. He played 2 seasons in Phoenix, 1 in Memphis, and currently is in 1 with Detroit. In the 2017 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was Marvin Bagley, who would end up playing at Duke. In Marvin Bagley's lone season at Duke, the guy was a straight baller. He averaged 21 points a game, 11 rebounds, and shot 61% from the field and 40% from the 3, and he was a consensus All-American as well, and made pretty much every ACC team and was the ACC Player of the Year as well. Going into the 2018 NBA Draft, he was seen as someone that was in conversation to be the #1 pick, and at one point in the college season, he was seen as the #1 pick, but Marvin Bagley would actually be selected with the 2nd overall pick by the Sacramento Kings in the 2018 NBA Draft. Marvin Bagley with the Sacramento Kings so far in his 3-year career in the NBA, he hasn't gotten worse, but he hasn't necessarily gotten better after his rookie year. Now, he's still a pretty decent player, as he did make an all-rookie team as a rookie, and he's still putting up some pretty good numbers. But the thing is, when he was a rookie, coming off the bench and playing only 25 minutes a game, he was putting up some really eye-popping numbers. And then he got hurt in the 2019-2020 NBA season, where he only played 13 games in that season, and is currently in the 2020-21 NBA season, where he has started in every game he's played in, but he's been playing about the same amount of minutes his whole career. And although he is shooting better from the 3, he hasn't really improved that much in his overall game. But he's still a pretty decent player. His career averages are 14.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 1 assist, while shooting 50% from the field and 32% from the 3. In the 2018 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was RJ Barrett, who would end up going to Duke. In RJ Barrett's 1 season at Duke, he was a consensus All-American that averaged 22.6 points per game, had 7 rebounds, 4 assists while shooting 45% from the field, 31% from the 3, and made 67% of his free throws. RJ Barrett would end up getting selected with the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 NBA Draft by the New York Knicks, and he was only behind players such as Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. RJ Barrett is currently at the midway point of his 2nd season in the NBA with the New York Knicks as of the recording of this video, and RJ Barrett is having a breakout season where he's averaging 17.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, while shooting 45% from the field, 34% from the 3, and 73% from the free throw line. Now, this is a very huge improvement, as the season before as a rookie, he was very inconsistent and was heavily criticized for the way he actually played. In his career so far, he's averaging 15.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3 assists, while shooting 42% from the field and 33% from the 3. In the 2019 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was James Wiseman, who would follow Penny Hardaway to Memphis. James Wiseman only played in 3 games in his freshman season at Memphis because he was actually getting suspended by the NCAA for a little bit of that season, but he would withdraw from Memphis and just train for the NBA Draft once his suspension came to him. Now, in that one lone season in those 3 games, he did average almost 20 points a game, almost 11 rebounds, while shooting 77% from the field. James Wiseman would end up getting selected with the 2nd overall pick in the 2020 NBA Draft by the Golden State Warriors. He is currently a rookie in the NBA in this current 2020-21 NBA season with the Warriors, where he has played in 31 games and he's averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, while shooting 52% from the field and 34% from the 3. In the 2020 recruiting class, the #1 player in the nation was Cade Cunningham, who would end up going to Oklahoma State. Cade Cunningham just finished his freshman season at Oklahoma State, where he was clearly the best college basketball player there was this season. In this season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, while shooting 44% from the field, 40% from the 3, and 85% from the free throw line, and is seen pretty much right now as a consensus #1 pick. Well, guys, now that I'm at the end of the video, give me some feedback in the comments if you guys like these basketball videos and if you want more of them. And with that being said, remember to smash that like button, turn on them post notifications, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly, out.